So this is 4, 6, E. So basically, you're trying to find the intersection points or where functions meet. So if it is described as being cut, you know that there are 2 intersection points. If it is touching, you know that there is just 1 intersection point. But touching can also be known as a tangent. And it's just this 1 intersection point. And you also have missing. So this relates back to really so many chapters ago. With the discriminant. So like whether the discriminant was equal to 0, it was less than 0, or greater than 0. If it is equal to 0, you have 1. So it'd be either touching or the tangent. If it is less than 0, it is missing. So that would be this one. If it is greater than 0, you have 2. So that would be cutting. Okay. So basically, here, I'll take the first example from the notes. But basically, these will give you minus 18. It'll give you 2 different equations, and you have to find where they either cut, where they intersect somehow. But if it's no solution, you can know that it's missing. Okay, so you're gonna solve this by setting them equal to each other. Okay, so you want to set the 2 equations equal to each other. So you're going to have x squared minus x minus 18 equals x minus 3. So if you notice, you have an x here and an x here. And then you have a constant here and a constant here. So you're just going to subtract them over because you want to keep this. You want to keep it positive. You want this positive. You do not want it negative. It makes your life so much harder. So you're going to have x squared. Let me fix this so you can see it better. X squared, and then negative x minus x is negative 2x. Negative 18 plus 3 is negative 15. And now that you've canceled out this entire side, it is equal to 0. And so now you're just going to go about this like a normal equation to solve for your x's. So factors of 15 that subtract to give you negative 2. I don't normally draw this, but I don't know if you do, so I'll do factors of 15 that subtract to give you negative 2. I don't know how that's set up, but oh well. So you have positive 5 and, or no, negative 5 and positive 3. So you have x minus 5 and x plus 3 equals 0. So you know x equals positive 5 and negative 3. But this problem asks for the coordinates. So you're just going to go about this by any other problem, and you're going to take this x and plug it back into one of your original 2 equations. I would definitely go for this one because it's so much simpler. So you would go y equals x number 1, 5 minus 3 equals 2. And then y equals x number 2, negative 3 minus 3 equals negative 6. And so you're going to take this and get a coordinate of 5, 2, and negative 3, negative 6. So these 2 points are where this line and this line intersect. And if you would like a visual, so like x squared is not a linear line. It would look somewhat like you'd have your negative 18. It looks something like that. Like it is a parabola. It is not a linear line. However, x minus 3 is. So that could look something like this. So this would be your 5, 2. then this one would be your -3, -6. Okay, so I'll back up so you can see that just a little bit better. Maybe take a screenshot. So you're going to do that for every problem, but I'll go ahead and do the next one and explain it, because the next one is a little different. So you have y equals x squared plus 4x minus 7, and y equals 5x minus 4. So you're going to do the same thing of x squared plus 4x minus 7 equals 5x minus 4, and get them all on one side. X squared minus, oh wait, that was a negative x squared. Oh, my bad. This appears negative, so it's going to go the opposite direction. X squared minus x plus 7 minus 4 is plus 3. Okay. Am my notes wrong? Sorry, I'm looking at my notes as I'm doing this and it looks weird. Positive 7. Oh, I just went the opposite. I just did something weird with that. Okay, never mind. Ignore that. Plus 7 is plus 3 equals 0. There are no factors of 3 that I'll add to give you -1. 3 times 1 is 3. Like, you can't get there. Sorry. So you have to do the quadratic formula, which you remember is x equals b squared plus or minus the square root. Wait, I totally messed that up. Negative x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So you have your a equals 1, b equals -1, and c equals 3. So x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times ac all over 2a. So however, we're just going to zoom in into our radical, and if you look at it, 1 minus 12 equals the square root of -11. You cannot take the square root of a negative number because it'll equal an imaginary solution, or as you probably remember from algebra, I, and I is not on a graph. Like it doesn't exist on a coordinate plane. You can't, like, it's imaginary, it doesn't exist. So this would be no real solutions. And what that basically means is that the graph might look something like this. Like, they do not meet. Like, they will not cross. Like, you cannot get an intersection. So here's that. I think, oh, there's just one more problem with this one. I'm trying to hurry up because I don't know how much storage I have. If not, I can just do it in a separate video. But if it says it is tangent, the tangent, remember, just go back to this. This is tangent. So tangent means that your discriminant equals 0. So like this, you have to know for the test. If I remember correctly, I don't remember which one, but I know it is not tangent. It might be that it just I think it cuts, which would be this one. I didn't mean to erase that, but make sure you know this. This is very important. Okay, so if it told you that this one, y equals 2x plus k And like this is tangent to y equals 2x squared minus 3x plus 4. Find k. You're going to do the exact same thing of setting them equal to each other. I don't know if that's a weird angle. I'm trying to get it where you can see. But you're still going to set them equal to each other. And so you'll have 2x squared minus 5x plus 4 minus k equals 0. So you still have your a, b, and c. Okay, so if you remember, your discriminant equals b squared minus 4 ac. So if you know that this is a tangent, you know that that equals 0. So you can have 0 equals b squared minus 4 times a times 4 times c. So 0 equals 25 minus 8 times 4 is 32. Wait. Plus 4k. Sorry, do some quick math. 0 equals 25. Oh, 25 minus 32 is negative 7 plus. Oh wait, my bad. That's 8. I didn't see this as. This would be 8k. And plus 8k. So then you have 7 equals 8k. K equals 7/8. So there's this. But like I said, this, if you don't know this, you can't do this problem. So this is very important. Okay, that concludes lesson 6E.